2026 order my comrade strategy under the hospice umbrella engagement. Tichasvika chete. The struggle for economic freedom continues and victory is certainly guaranteed. It's a voice of senior, voice of the voiceless, advocating for economic activists. For the longest time, we've been playing cheap politicking and we didn't do even any political orientation. It's okay, but there's need to have more economic activists. 99.9% of our issues are all economic issues. We can hide behind the finger that we are dealing with a well-organized crime syndicate here, right across, whether you want to put it under one terminology, authoritarian regime. People who are masquerading as political activists. Humanitarians are very dangerous, especially now in this time and moment. They've come up again with a strategy. So what else can it be other than an organized crime syndicate? An awakening call to Zimbabweans that, look, here, and it is a topic today, 2026, we are engaging. Where are the power dynamics? We can never run away from that topic. We can close this topic and close this space and go, but we cannot run away from the truth. There are powers in the corridors of power. Assumptions are not only deceiving, they will be cleared through engagements. An engagement means you ask a question, you don't answer it, you don't attempt to answer it. Varume varipo tiripo pano zvokuti do. Let me school you through Nyamashisha. I'm not your teacher, but temporarily. There's no gender on important business. There is no gender. Subject to another day. Even when God said men must lead, you must read and read the books of Thomas and find out the missing fonts. There's your kupenga. There's your kupenga. I repeat, there's your kupenga. Every man, successful man, there's a woman. Actually, my wish is that we have a women leader. Not to generalize, but kumbochinja omuriwo kumbochinja msambo. So the answer is very clear. Varipo varume. What we don't have is the methodology to defend our women not to be used. For the longest time, they've been used. Kutambisa magaro kuita sei. I'll shed light a little bit. During the days opposition, many people died. Many people were caught because quite timid wamahure masango makomo. Right? Our women being abused. By the way, vanamai mchinguri vachirimo nanhasi tinavo murevolution yatina here. Tumbuyu hatushaiki. The most important message to Zimbabwe today, and I would like through this space to commend Comrade General activist Vamboya Nyamashisha Avakuma. I'm supporting and endorsing and answering again the question. Varipo General Tatenda muriko kana musipo mshanzo hapa space. General Tatenda vataura 360 is a spirit of determination. Whatever is going on is inevitable in a revolution, but it's not supposed to water down. It's not supposed to derail us from the ideology. Yangotikasara tiri 5. Shakunda. That spirit of determination from General Tatenda who spoke here, to say even if Pan-Africanism has been captured and all that, we are determined. Masamba Asiana, we never used to talk like this. We never used to call out Trump the way we are calling it. Kwayonana Queen, akuchisina kwane chibudhara chikwi chichembere chiCharles. It is enough to show a difference. So varipo powers of corridor, they must be defined and redefined. Now I'm not apologetic that we have a problem in Zimbabwe. And again, another Muruma Yapana Kataranya constitution with powers. It's him again, Tatenda. The president, even President Chengetai or President Shumirai, President Susan Vakauya or President Mary Vakauya. as long as we don't change that system, crash that system, change kuti president aite mapower ekuapointa vana Tungwarara, vana ambassador Maridadi, vanani vongonyuka sewo mabanker. We are being captured by bankers because they are the ones who are conniving with international institutions. Are we too blind to see? This is dirty money. And you are made to believe, no, if a musician is given a car, that way we will capture the followers. They do not care. There's no politics. It's money laundering, Vakuru. It's that simple. None of the above. I do not report to any organization. I'm not influenced by anything, and I've got this spirit of determination. And now I'm more powered than ever before because there are more voices that are saying, "Tinoshika chete." Nothing lasts forever. I bet you anybody here can put a poll here. Titomboita mari, titsvage mari, tibeje events because zvinharo zvinonetsa. Musi unofa ED oro hatitomboda kuti afe ED. Toda kuti tararama one new leadership ichiuya. Vafana vechiduka. Vamakati ma2000. Kwamakuenda kunopisa kunonyudza. Don't play with my 2000. And I know for a fact Zimbabwe will be bailed out by young people ma2000 together with women. And I'm not talking conspiracy. Zimbabwe, check, anyone can Google Zimbabwe, Great Zimbabwe, which represents Zimbabwe. It's a pregnant woman. It's a pregnant woman. I don't mind. It's painful that the current leader has failed to unite the people of Zimbabwe. But you people know what? Unity is not cheap. It's a systematic bond. There is no leadership, structure, temporary leadership, yes. But kana zvinoda kuitika zvinongoitika. Hamusati manzwa zvenyu, uchanzwa mavoices achakutaurirai how rallies, not rallies, demos. We participated, but we didn't know. We didn't get any code, any phone call, any message. Stay away, mnongoita stay away. Mnonoedza. If you smell around, if you smell the coffee, if we've been there before, I don't see any problem. There was no proper leadership to organize. If it was there, yes, temporary structures. So I don't need to join anything. I need to share the same pains. I'm telling you, without shedding blood. I'm telling you, without looking at Murume Mukadzi, without looking at the young, old, which the president of Zimbabwe has failed, talking of inclusivity, but we fail to respect all aspects of life, all age groups, both genders. So we cannot do the same. We cannot come here, and I take that challenge positively. Varume varipo, geza. I like what I do. I'm not special. I put it in writing. Thank God for technology. And this it is the ideology, it's the thinking. That's what we need to understand. It is the ideology, and that's the mantra. I don't have a shambog to wallop you guys, but I'm so sure, I feel it, we shall engage. Right. Through engagements, that's when we are going to understand, no, we have a common problem. Let's not go back kumadhaka kutonge sana. Nyaya isi kutonge sana. Nyaya ndekuti zvapfumuka kazvina nyamasvisha. Panambotiridzira pambambotitungamirira here kuti news dzatarutu. Zvingoti zvega. I'll land without even hesitating. It is a fact. It is let's not misconstrue and mix the two. G40, it was a political mantra. Hey? Mugabe was not surrounded by young brains to advise him. No. It's a fact that Mnangagwa is surrounded. He's trying to copy. He doesn't know what Mnangagwa wanted to do. Mugabe wanted to satisfy Shidojevanu, Kutimdara Chembera. That's why he said, let's go to Congress. That's what people don't understand. It was a political mileage, which anyone, even including Mnangagwa, is using. We are talking about Twana. Look, I don't want to say much. Tungwarara mwana mdiki. Tagwire mwana mdiki. Kune vanhu vakuru mbinga dzisiri kufarira zvatiri kutaura izvi. But that being said, this is what the men of Zimbabwe are saying. Never again, kuiswa musaga. We shall speak and don't insult, don't attack. And then I will be very clear, my understanding, the little that I know, There is nothing wrong with taking advantage of you, Nyamashusha, my mother, my brother. But when it becomes too much, it's abuse. These people are not part of ZANU-PF. These people they are anchored on ED Munangagwa personal interest. Watch press for details. Vishabuda, and I'm not apologetic. Echiwenga is going to let us down. It's okay.
Right.
I'm desperate. We are desperate. He's not the best. And never think again. Never ever you think, make assumptions. I've said it through space yavanyama. Indaka Jumira. Chiwenga ndo muda not for political reasons. But because atina muna anoti vondorera. Aungaregere kunokumbira banga pa next door. Nokuti yoyo unochika kuti next door ndozonda kuwadzana nemuvengi. No. Chiwenga is a problem in the past. We are all part of the problem. I'm part of the problem. We've allowed this thing to kushika pazviria. I feel ashamed speaking in public, especially in front of the children. So Chiwenga is island. He's not the best, but we are vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable. Transitional authority is what will pave way for Zimbabwe. We don't have a leadership yet, but a transition period will be determined by the citizens of Zimbabwe. That is very clear, never again to be led by anyone who's been tried by the system, tested, let down the people of Zimbabwe, including Chiwenga. I yield my mic.